السلام عليكم طلاب.
وعليكم السلام. أهلا وسهلا.
وعليكم السلام.
Today we have unit number 24. We'll be doing and we'll have done. We'll be doing and we'll have done. Future continuous, okay? We'll be doing future continuous. It means continuous in the future. Continuous where? In the future. And also we have will have done, which is perfect. Perfect, okay? Future perfect. Perfect in future. Perfect in future. So we have will be doing and will have done. You can see the structure here. Will plus be plus verb with ing, which is future continuous, and will have done, will plus have plus verb past participle, which is future perfect. Here we have example to explain the difference between them, and then we will talk about the uses, the different uses. You can see here people, cinema, okay? These people are standing in a queue to get into the cinema. You can see that, okay? Here they are at the door. They want to get a ticket to enter the place into the cinema, to get into the cinema. Now, this is now. Imagine, تخيل إنه هذا situation يكون بهالطريقة. Half an hour from now. Half an hour from now. The cinema will be full. See, imagine. From now, after half an hour, the cinema will be full. So we can say what? Everyone will be watching the film. Everyone will be watching the film after half an hour from now. You see, this is future continuous. Then بعدين 3 hours, شوفوا situation 3 hours from now خلاص الفيلم. 2 hours مثلا الفيلم خلاص. So 3 hours from now in the future, the cinema will be empty. Our situation. The cinema will be empty. Okay, so the cinema will be empty. This is the situation. The cinema will be empty. So we can say the film will have finished. The film will have finished. Complete. Perfect. يعني انتهى هذا الحدث. In the future راح ينتهي يعني. Okay. Or we can say everyone will have gone home. Okay, after 3 hours from now. خلينا نجي إلهن واحد واحد ونفتهمن أكثر حتى غنى كتمارين بصورة عامة أو كأمثلة. I will be doing something. Future continuous, as I told you. It is the future continuous. شلون نستعمل هذا؟ When we say I will be doing something, it means I will be in the middle of doing it. I will be in the middle of doing it. Okay? In the future. Remember, present continuous now, at the time of speaking. Now I am in the middle of doing something. I am reading now, it means I am in the middle. But here, because it is a future, just you put will. I will be, he will be, she will be, they will be in the middle of doing something in the future. For example, this time next week مثل هيك وقت واحد يقول مثلا this time next week I will be on holiday. I will be laying on the beach or I will be swimming in the sea. Okay. Then this time next week وياكم. This time next week I will be teaching you. I will be explaining. في نفس هسه وقت الأسبوع الجاي إن شاء الله. Okay. At this time, for example, this time next week. For example, I will be explaining passive voice. I will be explaining modals verb or modal verbs. You see, in the future, okay, in the middle of doing something. Here compare between will be, doing, and will, between future continuous and just future. You can see here we have two examples. Don't phone between 7 and 8. واحد يحكي ويا صديقه يقول له don't phone between 7 and 8. Don't phone مثلا between 6 and 8 for example. 7 and 8. ليش؟ قال له we will be having dinner. We will be having dinner. Don't phone between 7 and 8. We will be having dinner. يعني بهذا الوقت in this time we will be having dinner. مثلا أقول لك واحد يريد صديقك يريد يجيك يزورك يقول لك أنا أجيك يوم الأربعاء on Wednesday. تقول له don't come between 10 and 12. لا تجيني بين وقت 10 و 12. Don't come between 10 and 12. 10 and 12. ليش؟ قاعد أقول له at this time on Wednesday I will be watching the game between Real Madrid and Liverpool. You see? So at this time I will be watching. I will be in the middle. شو راح تسوي أنت يوم الأربعاء الساعة 10:30؟ بهذا الوقت in the future I will be watching. مثلا عندكم كويز. You have a quiz مثلا باكر. عندكم كويز in phonetics بالصوت. فاليوم الساعة 9 شو تسوي أنت؟ فتقول I will be reading phonetics. I will be reading phonetics. See, it is continuous in the future. But here only will عندنا just for future. Let's wait for Liz to arrive and then we will have dinner. Okay, wait for her and then we will have. دور بعد سوف معناته سوف. Compare. هنا مقارنة compare will be ing with other continuous forms. We have three عندنا past continuous, present continuous and future continuous. إذا واحد فاهم past فاهم present سهل عليه الفيوتشر ما بيه كل اختلاف فقط شيء بسيط جدا very very easy. For example at 10 o'clock yesterday تتذكرون احنا حكينا عن الباست continuous. at 10 o'clock yesterday كنت تسوي at 10 and 30 for example yesterday. For example you can say I was watching Real Madrid and Barcelona at 10 o'clock yesterday. In the middle you see I was watching. Continuous in the past I was watching the game. At 10 o'clock yesterday I was watching the game. حلو واحد هذا past. Now شوف هذا situation يحدد لك يا زمن. Now it is 10 o'clock. Now for example it is 10 o'clock. Now I am watching the game for example. I'm reading. I'm writing. Now. I'm drinking. I'm playing for example. You see this now. واحد يقول شلون الفيوتشر نفسه شوف بقى نفسه بعوده نفسه لكن صار tomorrow at 10 o'clock شو تسوي مثلا at 10 o'clock tomorrow I will be working. I will be watching the game. I will be reading. You see, this is how to use a future continuous. Future continuous in the middle of doing something in the future. When you will be in the middle of doing something in the future. Never say present continuous. Present continuous now when you are in the middle of doing something. But future continuous when you will be when you will be in the middle of doing something. هذا استعمال أول. Second, we use will be ing to talk about complete action. Complete action in the future. complete action in the future. خلي بين قوسين، يعني لا تكتب ملاحظات، إنه arrangement. If you have arrangement, okay, if you have arrangement، أو هي هنا هاك تكفيها. هي will be ing similar to be going to، تشبه going to، يعني عندك تخطيط ترتيب complete action. For example, the government will be making a statement about the crisis later today. مثلا the prime minister will be talking to people, will be making a statement. Is there بيان. You see? يعني شيء complete action arrangement. Will you be going away this summer? يعني are you going to go away this summer? So it is similar as if here we have arrangement ترتيب عندنا complete action. For example, later in the program I will be talking to the Minister of Education. شوفون هاي بالبرنامج النية يقول I will be talking to the minister، يعني arrangement عندها ترتيب مخططة. I will be talking to the minister. تقدر تقول I'm going to talk to the minister, and you can say I will be talking to the minister. Our best player is injured. انصاب. إذا ما دام هو انصاب شنو؟ and won't be playing in the game on Saturday. هذا complete action، شيء مخطط ومرتب إنه هذا الشخص ما راح يلعب لأنه هو مصاب. Okay. For example, Carvajal isn't injured, so he won't be playing in the game on Wednesday against Liverpool. Or Sergio Ramos. Okay, Sergio Ramos is injured now. He's injured. مصاب. So on Wednesday he won't be playing. It's complete action. Something as if he arrangement. Disarrange يعني مرتب ومخطط إنه هذا الشخص ما راح يلعب. لكن إذا كارفاخال مثلا اليوم قالوا he's good. He's training. إذا شنو? He's going to be what? Or he will be playing, or he is going to play. You see? He's going to play, or he will be playing the game on Wednesday. You see? Here how to use will be ing and be going to the same. إذا عندنا استعمالين لل will be doing. واحد in the middle of doing something in the future. Second نفس going to وأخذناها احنا going to تشبه going to تشبه ال present continuous for future أخذناها لا تذكرون. أوكي مثلا يقول I am reading tomorrow for example. I'm reading tonight. I am meeting my friend next week. نفس الشيء هنا تقدر تقول I will be meeting my friend next week. I will be reading. وتقدر تقول I'm going to read. عندك ثلاث استعمالات إذا أنت شيء مخطط ومرتب. مرة تستعمل present continuous، مرة going to، مرة will be. okay will be ing verb with ing. هاي بالنسبة what بالنسبة future continuous. perfect سهل. إذا أنت فاهم ال past perfect و past perfect و present perfect راح يكون عليك سهل future perfect. future perfect اللي هي شرحناها مالتها ال structure will have done. يمتى استعملها to say that something will already be complete، يعني راح يخلص هذا الشيء راح يخلص بهذا الوقت before a time in the future. will be complete before a time in the future. okay مثلا احنا مو قلنا لعبة ريال وليفربول on Wednesday okay from 10 to 12 from 10 to 12 قلنا احنا بين ال 10 from 10 to 12 هذا الوقت بيناتهم on Wednesday راح تستعمل future continuous. I will be watching. لكن مثلا صار واحد من أصدقاء قال لك أمر لك الساعة ب 10:30 ب 11:30 قل له no on Wednesday I will be watching. أو يتصل عليك يريد يسولف وياك قال لك اتصل عليك ب 12:30 مثلا 12:30 بالليل يعني الفجر يعني بعد منتصف الليل at 12:30 تقول له yes ممكن. the game will have finished. the game will have finished, will already have finished, will just finished, just have finished. يعني استوى خلص. شفت شلون استعملتها؟ بس استعملتها للفيوتشر. يعني في هيك وقت، يعني شلون واحد مرات تقول له بالعربي، تقول له لا تخابرني اليوم الساعة بالتسعة، اليوم أنا عندي شغل بالتسعة، تقدر تخابرني بالعشرة، بهذا الوقت أنا مكمل شغل. هاي بالعربي بتحكيها، بالإنجليزي شلون تقولها؟ تقولها in this way that at 9 o'clock tonight I will be, for example, working, but at 10 I will have finished. Okay, I will have finished work. Okay, I will have finished. Oh, just you can say I will have finished. I will have finished. The same thing in Arabic. Okay. Here examples, another examples, not بعد examples. خاف واحد يحتاج بعد أمثلة. Sally always leaves for work at 8:30 in the morning. واحد يوميا يروح للشغل مالته 8:30. Okay. إذا هي بالتسعة تلقاها بالبيت؟ ما تلقاها بالبيت. She won't be at home at 9 o'clock. She will or she'll have gone to work. Okay. يعني واحد يقول أنا أروح للشغل الساعة 8، يعني باكر بالتسعة ما راح تلقاني بالبيت. باكر بالتسعة أنا طالع للشغل. شوف you will have gone to work. We're late. هسه احنا متأخرين. The film will already have started. راح يبدأ الفيلم. Okay. By the time we get to the cinema. احنا يعني من نوصل للسينما بالليل مثلا بعد ساعة نص ساعة الفيلم will have started. This is in the future. حتى يكون أوضح لكم بعد أكثر عندنا compare قارن ويا past perfect, present perfect and future perfect. مثلا this is future perfect, present perfect. Ted and Amy have been married for 24 years. Present perfect. يعني from past to now. We talked about this point. From past to now قد صار لهم 24 years. يعني يوم يحتفلون بعيد زواجهم. فشو يقول؟ We have been married for 24 years. We have been married for 24 years. Okay, 24 years. Ted and Amy. يعني from past to now. Now صار ايش قد؟ 24. لكن شوف هنا ذا future استعملت انت. Next year. يعني مثل هيك وقت. السنة الجاية ايش قد يمر على زواجهم؟ شوف تغيرت، زادت سنة. حتى يصير complete. They will have been married for 24 years. Next year they will have been married for 24 years. شفت هذا future perfect. يعني perfect in the future يتم بالfuture. يعني السنة الجاية. تقدر تقول بعد 10 سنوات after 10 years ايش قد يصير على زواجهم؟ يصير 35 سنة مثلا. They will have been married for 35 years. تقدر بهالطريقة. إذا الباست يقول when their son was born. من إجا طفل لهم، من ولد لهم طفل، يقول صار هم متزوجين. They had been married for 3 years. يعني صاروا 3 سنوات متزوجين، من ورا 3 سنوات إجاهم الطفل. أوكي، شفت شلون استعمل الباست perfect. When their son was born they had been married for 3 years. Past perfect, future perfect, present perfect. This is the difference between them. Here you have exercises. Okay. شنو sentence true? شنو sentence not true? He will be having the house. He will have left the house. Here put the verb into correct form. خليه مثلا don't phone between 7 and 8. إذا واحد يقول لك اليوم لا تخابرني بين 7 و 8. We will be having dinner. We will be reading. We will be eating. We will be watching TV, watching the game. Okay. لكن يقول لك phone me after 8 o'clock. شوف شلون وضحت هنا. من 7 ل 8 يتعشى. بعد 8 خلص، يعني 8 خلص، بعد 8 خابرني 8 و5 8 و10. يعني شو تقول هنا؟ we will have finished dinner by then. by then يعني بالوقت بهذا الوقت يعني بعد 8 يقصدين يشير الوقت يعني after 8 o'clock. شو تقول هنا we will. أنا هسه أحكي وياك هسه جاي أحكي وياك أقول لك مثلا واحد من طلاب الأستاذ أحكي وياك أقول له don't phone me between 7 and 8 I will be having dinner. يقول لي أستاذ زين بعد 8 يقول له okay call me after 8 o'clock. we will هسه يقول لك we will have finished dinner by then. هذا الوقت احنا just finished. تقدر تقرأ الأمثلة الباقي. Okay, I hope it is clear. Okay, that's enough. I will only talk about this unit, and if you have any question, you can ask me. من عنده سؤال يقدر يرفع ايده. Raise your hand if you have a question.